or 1-0, and I'm with the certificate. You can bring anybody's death certificate. Nobody cares. But you're saying, can you illiteracy power? How can two opposite sex? So omuno omako siya baby ada. Maybe Obama Babeka. The African mentality. And we think it's a news to discuss on social media. Now me match camera to discuss it. So for me no be akoda. So I want to run commentary. When I didn't enjoy any part of the Adepa. So I was saying using me as a platform in order to attack the man. So I'm not going to continue anybody's banter. I feel free to post whatever I have to post. And I do that jokingly. So there are other people having videos, but why hasn't the man been attacked? In fact, the man has a team that is speaking for him now. I have not been on a show for a very long time. I do my own thing here. But why is the person not facing me and wants to face the man? It is a sad time now attacking the buyer. Our lunches are attacking. And come so bad. So I did this to prove to everybody. Say, initially, I was not the target that much. The man was the target. So I bought the state of the Facebook announcer network address. And apart from a D1 or 2 amibo, I never asked listen. A D1 and Kawamun for money and trendy. But quickly, marriage certificate. And now for Madada. Any policy for death certificate, bro. Now, what would even be your problem around somebody who is even married and has a second wife? How does that concern you?
My main sanction share no more cows. I'm ready what is so I was it active. Ebusia form insanely as and social media so a trendy a year passia and it me a poppy up ever cancer over media. So brothers need be it me after or more air come in suggestion, but young one straightforward. And as young one straightforward, young come a real quick, young quadgy in some entry and black has see about the Akabias ready ever come. Never call no master so like over share. Na only be soon sent to can suddenly be to me and to be a first time swap. Now I subscribe. We have a president bella on the account. And send the bar when they be my young compra bar betos.
This is who he is. They go for meetings, we meet people, and you realize the educated ones, they listen to you and they say, I like the way you talk. But to the illiterate, it is a threat. Everybody has to grow. Even to you that is bent of destroying somebody because there are things I would have about you, I wouldn't want to promote it. You know why? It will discredit me. Because the kind of people around me will not allow it, no matter how well they feel I can defend myself. So when I broke out from such darkness, they now tell you, look at your words, look at your utterances. You're a very jovial person. Me meant to make the wolf a while. You can insult me from Monday to Sunday. I don't give a hook. It will spark every enzyme in you. That is me. I might not have the opportunity to watch you and watch everything that you do. If you've been a bit and answer and I feel say, oh, I mean, something will have to trigger somebody. But if nothing triggers the person, I didn't know. I even studied something amongst young professionals. Say, so for Kobe a bit to me, the intensity will not be like that. So for Matata, bit to me, the intensity will not be like that. And so for Matata, he is having a beautiful church, a wonderful church. So I'm not here for everybody. I'm here for some people that would come to a self-actualization. We can all have programs on social media. They're far so for they're far more in connection to humanitarian stuff, human resource. We can do all these things than just bent on hiding behind some. Let me go be fake account. You know, say you see nobody has said anything. You see, and people will tell you how hypocritical you can be because we are all blindfolded about the things our loved ones do, and we can't call them to order. Why? Because you are scared to tell people the truth. Me, I'll never sit anywhere and defend any action of mine. I can on so many platforms that things that happened in the past, me, whatever that happened, I'm guilty and I take that full responsibility for. And that's what everybody should do, because until you think you are guilty, you can learn. You cannot. So are you able to spend an hour to listen to some people? 1 hour. I wonder what you do outside. Because when I call Dubai, there's one thing I learned. People mind their business. People are busy-minded. Sorry, I'm not lying to reflect me here. They mind their own business. But you see, as usual, Obofour say, oh, we don't like him. So you will not listen to it. Yeah, no, they cannot betakwa. And that strategy people have used, O.Bempah prophetize O.Bempah into Bercher, the Bercher. You have been on O.Bempah for a long time. I've told you, calculating his lifestyle, his success is older than your age. So what I am bent on doing is I'm relaxing my spirit, because you make and say those that knew him in the 90s will not change their minds about him because of what you do. Now all be or one no, and again with the certificate. You can bring anybody's death certificate. Nobody cares. But you're saying, can you illiteracy power? How can two opposite sex? So omuno omakusia baby ada. Maybe Obama Babeka. The African mentality. And we think it's a news to discuss on social media. Now they might take camera to discuss it. So for me, so I want to run commentary. When I didn't enjoy any part of the Adepa. Have you thought of that? So people have things they want to do, but they want to always use a stepping stone. So yesterday, Adepa was intentional for you to understand. Say the previous attack that came was not me, but it was the man. So I was saying using me as a platform in order to attack the man. So I'm not going to continue anybody's banter. I feel free to post whatever I have to post. And I do that jokingly. So there are other people having videos, but why hasn't the man been attacked? In fact, the man has a team that is speaking for him now. I have not been on the show for a very long time. I do my own thing here. But why is the person not facing me and wants to face the man? It is a time now attacking the buy. Our lunches are attacking. And come so bad. So I did this to prove to everybody. Say, initially, I was not the target that much. The man was the target. Towards the end, I bought the state of the Facebook announcer network address. And apart from a D1 or 2 amibo, I never asked listen. A D1 and Kawamun for Mami and Trendy. But quickly, oh, marriage certificate. And I found my dada. Any policy for death certificate, bra. Now, what would even be your problem around somebody who is even married and has a second wife? How does that concern you? Intellectuals are listening to you. And when I do something, don't be in a haste to respond. I just say you fall in a trap. Because you need to not a fight to the bed, now bringing me down. Papa and I catch us a jai, and also into you. And it's a little bit of person respond to why do you want to fight a man? It means that your first attack was not because of a dubechi. It was because of the man. Pasienity, not Kweku. Kamina now pay me all this while. Uncle, na me didn't want back. Send your own kind of say, my Becca BB, and probably is in connection to you, so you want to come and do correction. And Kasomi Monabumi. I don't know how come upon us. Also, trap watching. You will continue to expose yourself with your hidden agenda. You trumpeted and will be recording Papano or be say you were the same people doing that. now, yes, sir. And everybody keeps on saying one thing. Depression. I want to help you. But you will not value the help today. You will value it in future. You and I know the way and manner sometimes you can vent and cry. The public sees you as the toughest person in this world. But we that know you know say you are very meek and malleable. This is not you. This is not you. Because sometimes you need a backup before you even come live. I want to know because I was waiting for the time to prove points to people say this is why this person is doing this. Well, the man himself asked you, you couldn't say it. So who was your target at that time? Lo and behold, powerfully, you confessed it. You are my target. So anybody that hates Edubechi, so they say Edubechi tin ye kwa attack papa. No. No. Because kadena market tin ye kwa attack papa. Again. They see what death certificate kana fabra. That's unnecessary fear and panic. They create your atmosphere. I mean, sometimes we slow you down. May I slow you down? There are no kasa after the live. You know that you are not of yourself. You need capacity to come there. You know the sea face. You know the one. You know the. Charlie, you go meet people in person. You know if you talk like that. You know if you talk like that. The time now you're live, you know. Sometimes you might say, oh, when you have the camera and people are there and they are watching, who have been be? And you meet people in person now. What you go to do? What you mean, Kabibia? To me, coffee. You to me now, a camera, and it's out to them. I want to bring to me my home. You be control the band your man, the African so much because you said people are diabolical when it comes to things. They can conjure stories and make it happen. Now, trendy, me are consulting bloggers, me are catch them say, my video fat. We know all these monosopran. We know them. We have never been scared of trending in the bad way. Continue guiding me at the Miabo. Papa O.Bempah, everybody that was involved in our case. At the point, me do shop Kwara Kotadia. Then they begin murmuring among each other. Because I used to carry a very fearful and very fearful presence for her. You had the reason for your attacks. But now person you saw Edubechi. Anyway, the catcher said, don't talk at that time. I never made Edubechi the Kasa. I was on attacking Papa O.Bempah. You have exposed yourself. Big time. You are a true definition of when we have to know who is loyal at what time. Manu too be careful. So be belna or yen no so do be bria. E ya hwe yi. Well, so Obema wa pamo wa do food free home. And you might think that one is very loyal. It is not true. And then the for say I get you back. It is not true. Don't be deceived by people's human nature. Now, as someone here BB to say, we all have to pray. Pray for her. Pray for her. You are all sitting watching like that, including the followers. Or a fake account. You will not tell her anything. Look at the double standard nature. Look at the things she has lost. And you think you love her more than I do? Look at the records that came on the media. So if this woman is your mother, if she's your sister, if she's your friend, sometimes a people quiet man boss and they come and write on social media, Mommy, we have told you not to. She won't listen. Politically proud. Because she thinks she holds the key to somebody's downfall. I can destroy. Lucifer, queen of darkness. Kamishika, queen of demons. Lucifer. She can. No, I don't know. There's a spirit in there. Make sure on that kind of a thing. And then I'm in here, Mama Omega. I have not heard from her for a very long time. Can you fight everybody? Come on, go and ask up. Can you fight everybody? That's how you lead on. Let me be our conto kwakwana. Followers bread. I'll tell you the honest truth. I'm not moved by your flamboyant form of bragging. Because you know me. I've never make a worse president tell you or make a believe I didn't show you. I'll be fair for one. Why for fear you? Why? Because the papa marriage certificate biaba. I don't give a fuck to that. Where is it coming? I don't know where it's coming from. Certificate. Is that also part of the fight? That you are fighting? Yeah, come on, quite on. I don't know your whole weapon. Certificate. Oh, come on. I don't know your whole weapon. But your empirical proofs that looks like real standards of your life, you cannot even cover them. Because see now you case study about people's life to study. Yesterday you called them a bomb. Listen me a bomb. Obia be a bomb. So what is your problem? Put this in your mind. Adepa is not fighting, but I'm hurt. Seeing how this woman started. Look at the glory that could have come to her. Even her association with the political party. Not because of pain. So can't you see the signs? Now man for treat you and away jow and I mean why? At least give that little boy around you his peace of mind. Manasseh, coming to me in Thomas. I've been through a lot for somebody like you to take my peace. They said, "You say what fabricate a story." Now they are trying to show on Facebook. Or they teach you to so, or they do it. Oh, bia. After the papam way. How does that concern you? Say we said the Obaka to know you need or farm plan. Would that matter to you that much? Oh, yeah, man, KOFI, you were part of the reason people were saying, say, at the BB Koswana, because your obsession is out of this world. It doesn't make sense. One pamon. Tell the world, one pamon. You create a story and hammer it, say, and talk of 14. Why? Because you want another favor from another person. And you deal with public sympathy. It will not help you. Why do you do that? And I knew your strategy because you wanted to prove yourself to be too loyal. Hey, when you are loyal, and you're not the count. Oh, you're loyal, and you're not the count. I can't talk to you on phone. So I'm talking to you for the last time. Anything you have about anybody, including me, bring it out. There is nothing that has happened under the sun that has never happened before. The last time I already recorded by, you see how excited you are. I mean, I know who brought this audio. You have no empathy and equity, but you seek for equity. You are going to the law of jurisdiction, of competent jurisdiction. And you are going to seek justice. Meanwhile, you don't have justice on your lips. And that was the first trap I gave you. You fell in it. And I'm busy saying, who they are recording? Were you able to bring the full recording? Why do you request for a full recording when you did not bring the full recording? And I give you a full recording. I'm catching and say, all the things in your inbox that you sent to me, come and play them yourself. Also, my bubble, mama. But you have it to date. Manasseh, no one would get in now, because you behaved like a bridge, a landing bridge that should bring about unity. You became like Trump that wanted peace between the Ukraine president and Trump. But you knew your agenda. So at the point, Menka said that is the time I will prove this. I know you out now preaching. The more, even if O.Bempah has offended you, and you couldn't stand the test of time. Again, I made sure that you make me a can. I will bet you about deny. What then? Fear what we do on our You can't. But even if I don't give evidence, you know I wouldn't lie. You know it. You know how your ex-son was. And nobody has stood for you as a mother than myself. And nobody would ever do that for you. Why? Why a bit to me, Jinama? This is an Jinama wine. Check in your archives. Get the space for yourself. Sit in the mirror and ask yourself, boy, you could call at any time. Your transactions went through me. Why? You cannot crack your crown back. Pride goes before fall. I'm telling you, people had 1,001 reasons to question, say, now who go here there around Papa? Because your attitude shows, say, you are a full traditionalist. But then I was the only person that shielded you. Now, for framing, ask them. I snubbed them. I cut the calls on them. That is why I punish you with things you have not done. Oh, yeah, man, KOFI, okay, Reverend Isaac O.Bempah. So what? Reverend Isaac O.Bempah, baby. How does that concern you? How many cases do you have? My problem is that you are not in that capacity to talk about those things. You are not qualified. Listen to what I'm telling you. Take a break for yourself. Because you always act so strong on the media. But in your concept, you are not like that. You don't be tough like that. You know things this your boy they talk, this small boy they call small boy they talk. You know things that go feed you, you know go feed you have. No, you know. Tell you that and nothing a GHpage. Now go for rebel leader. No, me a rebel leader. I've never been a rebel leader. Who never be a woman says me a rebel leader. And no be fine. But rebel leader no a rebel or why? Now the Thomas FM you have your point. When we say somebody's loyal, and you obia, I say anything can make sakra, but me say come to yourself. I wish the Holy Ghost will just slap you so that you come to self-actualization. Because who cases of penny be baby and what is wrong with marrying again? What is wrong with that? If I decide to marry 10 times, then in every break, then I'm worry being legitimately. Is that an issue? Compared to Obia, almost something called 4 5 and 6 hours. I mean, say, what is dirty? Then you confront a 10 revenue and a fast issue. No, I am here. How do you qualify to say something like that? How? I know you. The only thing that gives you the tough skin is what goes into your mouth. I said, you know it. Maybe any kind of Rebecca. Open point, wait for your news that you have educated people that have been to school. Yes, I'm to Ghana. First no sankan enyema we bank Ghana na ehu. Ko abrochefo no they are so advanced. But say no, abrochefo no mom wanwa chen Ghana. And they call o ka bibia for obi hu Ghana ha. Obi tia no wetwam. People don't have time. Papa no your papa. And I want your papa bi. It is what we say west father. I want you. Fine man say. Honorable Ken Canas was a fine man to send me an cash. Papa the case is sifi. Now me more opportunity kwa say the same Manu the Suminaso. Now commit to me papa banana 90 and pono asana na wo kwana. And you see news. Na here for class your mother. Here for our would be kurano. Almost so much per our Manu. Sabi many san me no attend. Sabi ukwa wo he no. So you be no who knows or a correct. Only the message oh. There be a word any the other coffee. Nanka will be a bar or if you UK or you're blessed. Kamenikwa Benjamin. Could the day you get married again? I want you to be an anti social media. Not only the other social media, Senasia. Come stop you. I'm with China Bibliye. Nana Majiman. Na me adomwa next week Wednesday. The great show. On my papa page so. They are even describing and explaining on my arrest. You can go there and go and write that thing. But catch yourself, I'm entitled to what I say to myself. Some strategy to win battle. I'm not going to be a number say or better say because we will be a better again. Me free sound level. This message it doesn't move me again.
I'm sure for some way that some way and you to me a boy and your papa aquaji in some name and into details no PM our video yakwaji into details no by must loss of like Bercher. Now only this one sent to me and send it into me and if you're first time swap now oh me I gossip update must love now was subscribe we are pressing bell icon come on said video here essence so cancer our this particular platform as well when be it my share now when be it my sound so at our this particular platform must I share with videos are at trendy mark out.